Hi everybody, so I've got another little mini Iceland haul for you today. So there were a couple of things that I wanted this week that I couldn't find at the grocery store. And Iceland, you only have to spend £35 to get free home delivery with Iceland, so that's quite good. And you get a lot for £35 from Iceland. So I spent 38 to get all of this. So I got another bag of the baked jacket potatoes. I think it was Jennifer Lynch maybe. Who asked what were jacket potatoes. So I remember this, that I think when I first moved to the States and I went out for a meal and asked for a jacket potato, everybody looked at me like I was strange. So over there, they only refer to them as baked potatoes. But as you can see, Jennifer, they are exactly the same thing. We just call them jacket potatoes, potatoes in a jacket. Essentially, they've still got the jacket on. That's where it comes from. It's a bit quirky. It's very British, but yeah, it's exactly the same thing. A bag of the Steam Fresh mixed vegetables. So that's got broccoli, carrots and corn in it. Some garlic and cheese pizza bread. We quite like this one. We're having garlic bread with one of our meals this week, so I got that to have as a variation on normal garlic bread. Some frozen sweet corn and some frozen corn on the cob, the mini cobs. Some sea sticks. So I like to have these as a snack, but if I buy the fresh ones, I get fed up with them before I've eaten the whole lot. So with the Iceland ones, they are frozen, so you can just kind of break off 2 or 3, pop them in the fridge to defrost, and then put the rest back in the freezer. A thin and crispy double pepperoni, just an option for a meal. For Caleb likes pepperoni pizza. If we were having something that he didn't want to have, he could have that. Another frozen mac and cheese, again, to just have things on standby for him. As you know, when in normal times, I think if you've watched my videos for a while, you'll know that he often eats his evening meal with his childminder after school. And he obviously has a hot meal at school at lunchtime most days, and sometimes takes a packed lunch. So I'm not really, often in the evening, I don't have to feed him other than perhaps a snack or a little sandwich or something before his bedtime if he's a bit hungry, or especially if he's been to sports. But at the moment, I'm having to feed him 3 meals a day. So we still want to eat the things that we eat. And there are some things that he just doesn't like or hasn't adapted a taste for yet. So I like to have some of these just handy things. As you know from our Meals of the Week video, we certainly don't live on prepared food and prepackaged food. But as a mum, it's handy to have this sort of stuff in the freezer, so you have got something to fall back on. I got some of these fish fillet strips. I saw somebody else had these in a haul, and they looked quite nice. A bit like a take on fish fingers, somewhere between fish fingers and fish goujons, I would say, because they're kind of little battered, crispy coated strips. And I thought they would be nice to make. I like to make fish tortillas, so fish tacos, using the smaller tortilla wraps, with lettuce and some nice peri peri mayo or garlic mayo and cucumber and tomato and that all in with it. And these just look like they would be nice to use for that, so we will give that a try at some point. A big bag of hula hoops. They had the 14 hula hoops, which we all like hula hoops in this family. They also had 2 for £3 on their grated cheese this week, so I got my cheddar from there rather than the grocery store. A little pack of Chewits. Again, Caleb's not really into sweets. He does like chewy sweets and gummies and things like that more than chocolate and what have you. So I usually have something in the cupboard, and I spotted these as I was filling my basket and thought I'd give him those. The Muller Lite coffee frappe. So Iceland always seem to have a flavour of Muller Lite that's not yet out anywhere else. They often have a 6-pack of Muller Lite that's different flavours from anywhere else. They're unique to Iceland. But I haven't seen the coffee frappe ones in the regular grocery stores yet. And this is one of my favourite flavours. They had a latte one last year, which I really liked. So I grabbed 4 of those. They were 4 for £2. I think, might not have been 4 for £2. Yeah, I think they're normally like 60 something p each, so that was right. 2 little Lunchables for Caleb, some fresh raspberries, some corner yogurts, the strawberry shortcake and the milk chocolate digestive ones. Caleb likes these, and he's been having the pouches and the tubes of yogurt, and he has smoothies. So I just added these in for something different for him. Just stocking up my mugshot stash. some 2 roast chicken and 2 chicken and sweet corn. I've got some Biscoff biscuits, the actual biscuits. I'm going to use the Biscoff spread that I bought yesterday to make a dessert, like a millionaire's shortbread, but with Biscoff. Probably today, maybe tomorrow I'll make that. So I needed the Biscoff biscuits, and they had a good price on theirs. Some of the Mayflower curry sauce mix, you can't get this in the regular grocery stores. You normally have to look for it in places like Home Bargains, B&M, Poundland, but I spotted that Iceland had it, so first time I've seen it in there. And then I bought one of these big packs of chicken breasts. So we've just about used up our last lot of muscle food chicken. We will place another order with them soon. But these big packages from Iceland are really good for chicken. So I will portion those up. I think we need 4 pieces for dinner tomorrow, and then I can put the other 4 pieces in a freezer bag, and we'll have some chicken breast then for the next time we need chicken. So that was my little haul. There's chicken, these big packs of chicken in there are £10, so that was £10. So the rest of it came to, what did I say, I spent 37, so £27 for everything else, which I think is really good value. So off to put this away, but I just thought I'd share this little mini haul with you.